Interaction with the real world. Alright, so we all have something we've lost, right? Something that matters a little bit, something that needs to be recreated in some manner. So this unit, this chapter, is about how to reclaim the physical world. Okay? I make it sound so much cooler than what it really is. But what I'm looking for is how to make something in 3D that interacts with something that we already have. In this case, look for something small, something insignificant. I lost the top to this USB. I scanned it using a scanner. The scanner was set to 300 resolution. It doesn't really matter about the resolution, it's just the fact that it's nice and clean, crisp, and easy to see. Now, I could take an incredibly long time to take a pair of digital calipers and measure each and every nuance of this thing, trying to make a cap for it. Or I can scan it using a traditional scanner and then bring it into Blender and build a 3D shell around this. All I need is 2 points of reference. And sometimes even 1 point of reference is fine. In this case, I needed the front and the side. Now, how I scanned this is a little piece of wax. So what I did is adhere the wax to the device and then stuck it onto the scanning bed and scanned it upright just like this. Now, this only works with a scanner. You'll never get this to work with a like a camera, because a camera relies on a certain millimeter length. You're always further or closer to the object. The calculation's pretty hard. So the scanner is 1:1. If you scan something that is 1 inch, it will be 1 inch. If you scan something that is 12 millimeters, it will be 12 millimeters. So it has to be a scanner. Alright, so this first initial lesson is to prep your scans. So find a device that you lost. It could be a USB top, it could be a pencil holder. I don't care what it is. I just need something that interacts with a physical device in the world. Then scan it, and then come on back and follow the lesson. So the first thing I'm going to do is resize these, and I need to resize the image to be in the power of 2. Okay, what's the power of 2? The power of 2, we know it, we love it. It's been around for the dawn of time. So 32, 64, 128. Okay, these are in the power of 2, and how it works is 32 times 2 is 64, 64 times 2, or 64 times 64 is 128, 128 times 128 is 512. You see the pattern here? Yeah. You'll never reach 4096 because 4096 is actually like 56 inches real world or something like that. So in most cases, we're going to be staying within this range. So now that you know about the power of 2 and what the numbers are, you can also think of this as like what Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, and then yeah, it goes out. So let's look at the size of this document correlating with the power of 2. Let's go to canvas size, not image size, canvas size. Let's drop it down to pixels. In this case, I have 712 by 1017. Okay. The closest number that I have to 1017 in the power of 2 is 1024. So I can use 1024 as a number. In this case, I'm going to change this to 1024 by 1024. It'll look a lot like this. Okay, now I'm going to go get the other item. I'm just going to marquee select this and go edit, copy, go to the other one, and edit, paste. Perfect. I could put this anywhere, and I could put the other one anywhere either, but the other one is locked. So I have to double click here, and now I can move it around. Okay, you can hold shift and grab both layers, and move them both at the same time. Alright, so let's clean up the background a little bit. Let's grab the fill tool, hold Alt, click here. Let's just fill these layers. Now, I'm going to have to fill the topmost layer, just like that. And you'll notice that if I do that, it goes away, right? So let's make one more layer on top. And then what I want to do is fill this layer. So if I drag it all the way down to the bottom and fill it, notice that nothing changes. Okay, I also want to go in and try to fill just these miscellaneous things, like that. There we go. Perfect. So, did it really matter that I did that? No. It's just me trying to be a little bit cleaner with things. Okay, so this is really all we need. Now, let's go like this. File, save as. And we're going to save this as a ping, PNG. I'll call this thumb drive. None for the interlace. Perfect. Now in the next video, I'll show you how to interact with this in Blender. All right.